very good side, with a very good manager and coaching staff. I don't think we'd beat, I haven't beat Aberdeen in 13 years. I don't think we'd beat Motherwell, might be 13 games, I'm not sure, since we'd beaten Motherwell. I probably played the last time we beat St Johnstone, it was that long ago. I didn't actually can remember the game, and I think it was here.
The split.
Yeah, the Musa
The
score.
Tommy Wright was still in the dugout.
Right, yeah. So I wasn't playing then, I was injured by then, but I remember playing them a couple of times when Dave was playing for St Johnstone. I know, well, I'd say the Scottish Cup tie was very even. The one we missed a penalty at, very good game. The League Cup game here was one of those games I say where we were very guilty of not taking our chances. We could have been like Saturday, 2-0 up at half time, if you remember back to that game. And McDermott Park were nowhere near it, and they were a far better team. And that goes back to what I said, if you're not at the races in this league, again, any team, never mind a Celtic or a Rangers, that day St Johnstone punished us and punished us badly, and we'll use that again as motivation. But can I point my finger other than anything else? They're a very good side. They won a domestic double in the Cups, they won both national cups last season under Callum. Huge respect for Callum and the job he's done. Not only that, he's a fantastic person, and he was on the pro licence with myself and Dave, and although I'd like to get one over him, because that's annoying me now thinking about it, in the 3 games he's beat me. But no, he's a fantastic guy, and he's done what a job he's done there to win. I know the Dundee fans don't like talking about St Johnstone's success, but you can't overlook the winning the 2 cups and finishing in the top 6. What an achievement. But they're coming here on Wednesday night, and they'll be wary, because other than the game at McDermott where we were miles off it, both games were, even when we were in the Championship last year and we played them in the Scottish Cup, which they went on and won, remembering Sander saves a penalty for Charlie. We have a perfectly good goal chopped off, and that game could have went anywhere that day. It was a fantastic game of football, I thought, if you're a neutral. Sadly we lost that game, and then the game here in the League Cup that they just played Celtic in the semi-final. I believe we on that night we should have won that game, but it goes back to being clinical in front of goal, which we were, and hopefully that continues. If we were on Saturday, hopefully that continues into tomorrow night. I can't point my finger on anything else other than that they are a very good team with a good coaching staff, but we believe the same.
Are there any mental hurdles to overcome when it comes to records like that?
No, absolutely not. I think if there was, then we'd never beat Aberdeen again, because it's great when these wee things come up, because you use it as some players it doesn't bother. Like you can say some they just want to go and play. Paul McMullen will have beat St Johnstone in the last couple of years, playing for Dundee United, I'm sure, or he might have. There's been players in our team that will have had the upper hand on them. I've played in games where we've beat them here, scored against them, and so people use different motivations. I like it when they do come up, because as a manager, like, as a player, I didn't really bother too much. Obviously when it's your rivals, I know every game's important and I'm not downplaying games, but when you want to beat the biggest rivals, when it's here, it was Dundee United, at Hibs it was Hearts, when it was Coventry it was Leicester. So there's an edge to those games, and as a player you see it's a different feel. But this is a big game for us as well, because it's a good chance to build on the form that you were talking about. But some players, I'll use it, I'll go in and tell them exactly what you've told me tomorrow, and say, look, let's put that to bed, like we've done with Motherwell, like we've done with Aberdeen. But at the end of the day, we've got to turn up and play the game. We turn up, we perform the way that we can, like